Let me invite Alice, Clover to the stage. Girls love to fart. There are books on your table. Alice.
Right. I'll warn everybody that I am the annoying person coughing. So if I start having a coughing fit, it is. I've had it for 3 weeks. Basically, this is my book, and I think I was pretty much destined to write it because in my family it was very normal to fart. And for example, my dad, if he doesn't want to answer, he'll just fart. My mum laughs at fart jokes all the time. So it was kind of normal. But I've got 3 sisters, and me and my elder sister fart all the time. And my other 2 sisters they don't really do it. And one of them's married to someone who doesn't think that girls or women should fart, and I was actually tempted to dedicate the book to him, but I didn't. I dedicated it to my parents instead. And also I've been with my husband for almost 11 years, and I think it was kind of on our 3rd date. We were cuddling in bed, and I did a massive fart, and he pulled me closer, and I thought, all right, it's definitely a keeper now. He's fully supporting my book. One of the reasons why I've written it is because I did gender studies as my elective at university, and it kind of made me realise how controlled we are as women. And, just to the point where we're kind of taught not to take up much space. We're taught to be reserved and quiet and feminine. And the amount of times I've heard people say farting isn't ladylike. I've never heard anyone say it's not manlike. And I just feel like it's really kind of a bizarre concept because everybody does it. Every human being does disgusting things all the time. And it's kind of time, like one of my hashtags is fart equality. So I really want to see fart equality happen for everybody. And when I first wrote this book and it was on my iPad, my daughter Florence, who's now 5, wouldn't let me read it to her because she had been told that girls don't fart. And every time I tried to read it, she would have a massive tantrum. So she was 3 at the time, and she is also someone she really takes everything on board, and she knows that if she's pretty and feminine and sparkly, she will get very positive attention. But luckily, she's now best friends with someone at school who loves farting and talks about toilet humour and does a bum dance. And I just feel like it was kind of... I'm really pleased that they're good friends. And I just really kind of wanted to write this book to help break the taboo. And when I started advertising it on social media, I asked people what they thought about the title, Girls Love to Fart, and a lot of people didn't like the fact that I said love, and they said girls fart too, or I had someone recently saying that they didn't think it was appropriate for children. And I've worked with children since I was 15, and I'm now 36. I've had 21 years experience of working with children, and they all love toilet humour. So I don't know why. I did ask him if it had said boys love to fart, whether he thought it would be appropriate, and he actually said that he didn't think that would be appropriate either. So he's obviously just got an issue with the word fart, which a lot of people do. So I've also got some friends who have been with their partners the same amount of time that I've been with mine. and they've never farted in front of them. They've given birth in front of them, and one of my friends in particular, I know that her partner would not care if she farted, but she won't, because it's so ingrained in her that she should not be doing it. And she's actually one of my biggest advocates, and has said that her daughter's friends will be getting copies of this book, and was one of the first people to leave a review on Amazon. So she's really been great. But I've also been in touch with some gut health charities, and it's a serious issue for people, especially if they've got IBS or anything like that. If they do not fart, they can get seriously ill. And so one of them's actually got my book and is putting it on their charity stall to show people that it should be normal, and we shouldn't be ashamed of what our bodies do. And I also help at the hospital with breastfeeding, and one of the midwives said to me that if a woman doesn't fart after having a caesarean section, she can become seriously ill. So it's pretty much essential to be able to do this, and we should kind of be accepting it and embracing it. I mean, if everyone in this room farted right now, it'd probably stink. But it's kind of just something that we all do, and I don't see why we should apologise for it. And I went to a meet-up recently, and one of the women said that she was sat with 3 male colleagues, and when she wanted to talk, she put her hand up. It's like we really kind of don't have the same confidence and the same access to equality in so many ways. And it's having 2 daughters, I just really want to see a more equal world, and for them to have the same opportunities and to be able to laugh at the same things and love, embrace whatever it is that they want to do. And so I also think that the way that we're controlled has a direct impact on our mental, emotional, and physical health. And because we are taught to be the way that we are, and, like I said about taking up space. And another thing that really stuck with me when I did my gender studies is that girls are far more likely to do handstands and things like that at school, but they're also wearing dresses, and then they get told off for showing their underwear. And it just really puzzles me why that is the case, when, like my daughter Florence got told that unless she wears, she's not pretty unless she wears a pretty dress, before she even started school, and it stuck in her mind, and she has to wear pretty things all the time. And so I have to try and reinforce all the time that I don't wear pretty things all the time, and I'm beautiful. And I say that her friends who don't wear dresses are beautiful, her cousin is beautiful. And this was 2 friends the same age, so they were also 4. And they've already had that message with all the princesses and things. And it's very challenging bringing up children this day and age. And so now she's really good, and she laughs about farting, and we talk about it all the time. And Grace, my 3-year-old, laughs about it. And in fact, her favourite word recently was bum bum. So she was just constantly saying that. And she's just very different. She's not so bothered about how she looks. And I don't know. I don't know if I've really got much more to say, but
Just fart.
Yeah, just fart. Yeah, I don't actually need a fart right now. But yeah, got to end on a fart. Yeah, I have to put a fart sound in. Actually, someone on YouTube has dedicated a video to my book. I've never met her before, but my husband started looking up fart influencers, and basically, most of the time she's actually working in Disneyland in America at the moment because she loves princesses. But she also has got loads of YouTube videos called How to Fart at Work, How to Fart in Front of Your Boyfriend. And she did a farty video, and she actually added a fart at the end because she didn't need a fart. So she lifted her leg up and then put a fart sound on. And she was urging people to buy my book, so that was really nice. No. Yeah. Oh yeah, ask Siri. Yeah, the girls have got a Teletubby game, and you can talk to the Teletubbies and get them to repeat whatever it is you say, and we quite often do that. Yeah, it's basically I just want women's bodies to be as uncontrolled as men's. So.
That was brilliant. I've been looking forward to this speech for such a long time. So, Alice, where can we find you?
I'm Alice Clover Stories on Instagram and Facebook. So if you would like to follow me, that would be great. And also, can I be cheeky and ask if anyone likes my book, whether they can give me a 5-star review on Amazon, please?
Absolutely, yes. And can we buy the book?
Yeah, you can buy the book now. It's £6. Yeah, so I've
Christmas
been trying to
coming.
advertise it for. Oh, thank you.
Where can we find you farting?
Well, I haven't done it yet. I'm really not very good at like the video side of things because I'm not very good at selling myself. I had my hair done today, and I asked the hairdresser to take photos of me because I don't do selfies. And so
You're now on video, you do realise that, don't you? And Harry's been taking your photo for about 10 minutes.
But you're professional, I'm not. So if I started taking pictures of myself, they would look ridiculous. And I really don't want to get into that kind of thing either, because I feel like the girls are so obsessed with how they look already that I don't want them thinking that I'm going around taking pictures of myself all the time. So, but I do need to kind of sort the videos out on YouTube and stuff, I know that. I'm just not kind of that great. I like to be behind the scenes, even though I'm promoting myself. Like hide.
You need to get over that.
I do.
You should go talk to Sam.
Yeah.
Or Matt. Go swimming in the sea.
Oh yeah, no, I don't like the taste. I just can't stand the taste. Yeah, it really makes me want to be sick. So it probably would be good to do it for me, because I'm guaranteed that I don't have any brown fat at all. But, yeah, I just can't cope. If it goes in my mouth, it's horrible.
Okay, I think we need to leave it there. Thank you, Alice. Fab.